Anyway, by now a few people are probably thinking this is all very well, but where are his eyes? I do have eyes. I am painfully aware it can appear on stage there's nothing more than a couple of crude knife slits pushed into my face. Some sort of gingerbread man or a child's pottery project. Perhaps I spent a bit too long on the nose, ran out of time, just jabbed a spatula in. That'll do, there's the bell. I'm off for a wank. But, they are fully functioning eyes. They're small, but, you know, they're in there, I can see out. They've always been small. I endured the insults even from an early age. I remember piggy little eyes, eyes like pistils in the snow, and seen bigger eyes on a potato. Mother could be very cruel. Still, she's in a home now. Somewhere. Well, I say home, it's more of a self-storage facility, really, I suppose. You want to be technical about it, but you're just paying for the name otherwise, aren't you? It's ridiculous. I had a new one recently, went to have contact lenses fitted. Couldn't be done, obviously not enough room, but didn't even try this chap. He took one look at me and said, "Stone me, my Jap's eye's bigger than that." Which I thought was a bit unnecessary, to be honest. And proving it was certainly unnecessary. Far from conclusive either, I'd say. So I will tell you a bit about my life. I live in London. I live in South London, in Brixton, having moved there recently from King's Cross. So any of you know London at all well, you'll know how well I'm doing. And most of my money is currently tied up in this suit. In fact, one last throw of the dice. A couple of years ago now, my wife discovered she was pregnant, and following the standard DNA tests, I accepted responsibility. Well, we were living in King's Cross. We agreed. We agreed that was no place to raise a child, so Brixton it was for us. And she's thriving, our daughter. Matilda just enjoyed her first Christmas. Technically her second, but the first one she was naughty, so that was that. Those are the rules, I'm afraid. She's a very rewarding child. She's 2 now, in fact, which is a wonderful age. For an entire year she was nothing, which was a difficult age, to be honest. When they're nothing, they don't do much, they don't say much. People ask you how old she is, you say, well, she's nothing, and people give you funny looks. I don't know. Social services were informed on one occasion, which we live in Brixton, so they didn't come, but still, you know. Sent us a leaflet. I see London through very different eyes now as a parent. Still small piggy eyes, obviously, but yes, London, depressing place now. I don't know, people say when you grow tired of London, you're tired of life. I'm just tired of tripping over tramps, to be honest. I don't want to sound callous, it's terribly sad, we're all to blame and so on and so forth, something really must be done. But you do wonder, why, if you were homeless, would you choose to stay in Brixton? The place is a dump. The one advantage of being homeless is you can choose where you live. Couple of hours walk, you'll be in the countryside, wouldn't you? Couple of vouchers out of the Daily Mail, you'll be in the south of France by the weekend. Pick up some cheap booze as well. They like a drink, don't they, the homeless? Not very sensible, of course. You're sleeping rough this kind of weather. It's the last thing you want. Lowers your body temperature, it disturbs your sleep. But you try and explain that to them, you get very little thanks, I'm afraid. I've shown them graphs and everything. I don't know what you can do. You can't get through to these people. It's almost as if they're drunk. I do think it's a bit ironic. The favourite drink of the homeless should be a beer called Tennant's. That must rankle, mustn't it? Or perhaps they think they're buying into a lifestyle they can't really afford, I don't know. Because we all fall for it, you know, that kind of flattery. Self-deceit. I bought myself a diver's watch a couple of years ago. I didn't need it. Ridiculous thing. Covered in dials, good for up to 100 metres of water pressure. It's got a shark-resistant strap. I have to say, I think if all he wants is your watch, it's probably best to let him have it, really. I'm no expert, but they're fairly ferocious negotiators, aren't they, these sharks? Only a fool would allow an argument to escalate over a watch. I can't seem to bite through this. I know, I'll try the arm. I don't know. Never faced a shark. Never likely to. The only diving I ever do is considered very bad manners to check your watch. Must admit the luminous dial has come in handy.